I'm Baja racer Tony Gera. When I set my mind to do something from building my race bikes to racing the course down in Baja, I'm going to do it right. And for me, that means doing it by myself. It's not easy racing in Baja alone, but I have my family and I'm willing to work hard, and if everything works out, I'm confident I'll be out front on race day. Come along with the cameras at PINit TV as I prepare for the 2016 SCORE World Desert Championship.
On the last episode of 127 Degrees with Tony Gera, a big winter storm comes off the California coast and hits Santa Cruz. Strong winds knocked a tree into their garage and they have to cook up a new plan as they're moving the bike build to the kitchen. "127 Degrees with Tony Gera is brought to you by She'sExhausted.com. Accelerate your life with style. Killer photography, motorcycles, and classic music at She'sExhausted.com. Tony and his younger brother Grayson begin taking the race bike apart down to the frame. Although the bike is in pretty used condition, what matters most to Tony is the quality of the frame, and it's looking as if the condition is in pretty good shape. All the other parts of the bike will be new or completely rebuilt. "2014 was Tony's rookie season in the Baja Desert Racing Series. He had won every race and was on his way to clinch the season championship. Tony races in the Ironman class. In the Ironman class, the rider has to compete the race without any assistance. Other competitors race as a team, rotating riders, have support trucks. Some even have helicopter support chasing the riders to support them out on the course. Tony's completely on his own. His parents are in the support truck. And in 2014, the 1,000-mile Baja race at mile marker 750 with Tony in the lead in first place, he learned from a waving spectator that his support vehicle had crashed. Tony immediately turned around and searched for his family. His headlight was actually out on the bike when the time that this happened. So with the help of a Mexican villager, Tony had to tape a flashlight to his helmet and navigate his way on the road to find his parents in the nearby hospital. When we first learned about Tony's story in 2014, this is when we ventured out to find him, only to find him a few minutes from our studio in Santa Cruz, California. It's in stories like these when we wonder how many competitors that we work with would stop and turn around immediately without question and give up the entire season championship. You can learn more about Tony and receive updates at Tony Gera Motorsports on Facebook.
The breakdown went pretty good. Everything came apart pretty easy. We got to see some stuff that we might be able to reuse, and we were really surprised that the frame had no cracks in it. It being an older bike and being a steel frame, we were expecting it to be worse. But next time, we're still going to go through and weld everything up before we go back together. That way it's strong enough to race Baja. We're going to build the motor. We're actually going to build the whole motor here. We're going to port it, and we're going to do porting and polishing and get a bigger carburetor for it, and we're going to build everything in-house. We're going to weld the frame, we're going to back weld everything and make sure everything's good and strong. We're going to powder coat the frame, we're going to stick with the original Cowie green, and should be putting it back together. We want to show everybody behind the scenes. We have 21 days left before we have to leave for the race. Seems like a lot of time, but not when you have a motor to build and a bike to build. Since we're going to build everything in-house, it takes a lot of time to do it. We're still waiting on parts. We don't know if all the parts are going to get here before the race. So stay tuned and see how it goes. Or wait, no. What was it?
Oh, dude, you put one in the gun here.
127 Degrees with Tony Gera is brought to you by She'sExhausted.com. Accelerate your life with style. Killer photography, motorcycles, and classic music at She'sExhausted.com. Please subscribe and share our YouTube channel with your friends, as each episode will be following Tony Gera throughout his desert racing season, and you don't want to miss this incredible story. Thanks for watching.